Could India's export to Iran take another major hit? With the UAE halting trade and financial transactions with Iran and the US preparing tougher sanctions, Indian exporters are facing a fresh challenge. So, what does this mean for Basmati rice, tea, and pharmaceutical exports from India? If you're looking for the answers, you are at the right place. Hello everyone, you're watching Commodity Today English. I am Palak Singh. India's exports to Iran could fall further as new US sanctions and the UAE suspension of trade with Tehran disrupts a major trade route used by Indian businesses. The impact could be particularly significant for rice, tea, and pharmaceutical exports, whose shipments and payment arrangements have traditionally been routed through Dubai. So, why is Dubai so important? For years, Dubai has played a major role in facilitating India-Iran trade. Indian exporters have often used UAE-based traders and banking channels to receive payments and move goods to Iranian buyers. But the UAE has now suspended trade activities, exchanges, and financial transactions with Iran until further notice. That has suddenly complicated both payments and logistics for Indian exporters. But the most important thing, the rice exporter could feel the impact first. In the first half of 2026, India exported around $383 million worth of rice to Iran, making Iran the second largest overseas market for Indian premium rice, including Basmati. Exporters warns that prolonged disruption could have a particularly strong impact on Basmati millers and exporters in northern India. Indian tea exports to Iran also stood at around $14.34 million in the first half of 2026. So, what are exporters doing now? Businesses are already exploring alternative payments and shipping routes. Turkey has been suggested as one possible alternative jurisdiction, but shifting away from the Dubai route could mean higher freight, insurance, and payment costs, and that could eventually make Indian exports to Iran more expensive and less competitive. Why are US sanctions adding to the pressure? The Trump administration has warned countries to reduce their business ties with Iran and is preparing broader secondary sanctions. That is increasing caution among banks and businesses that do not want to risk exposure to the US financial system. India's overall trade with Iran has already fallen by more than 90% from its 2018-19 peak of its $17 billion. So, the latest disruption comes at a time when bilateral trade is already under severe pressure. The big question now is, can Indian exporters find alternative routes quickly enough to protect their Iran business? Food and pharmaceutical products could potentially seek exemption, but even then, exporters may face higher freight, insurance, and payment costs. For India's Basmati and tea sectors, next few weeks could be crucial. Will alternative trade routes save India's Iran exports, or will US sanctions and the Dubai shutdown push trade even lower? Let us know your thoughts in the comment below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next update.